Sorry, we're just describing Premier Ian Rankin, or Ian Ranklin, as some people call him now, because a lady got his name wrong on the news. So he's being cancelled for what?
He's not being cancelled. People are trying to cancel him. It's hilarious.
What terrible things did he do?
No, it's just a little. I don't. I'm literally just looking at
Premier of Nova Scotia, by the way.
Premier of Nova Scotia. Yeah, and I'm just reading a snippet, a news snippet. I don't know all the details, but it's kind of very funny if you look at it from the cancel culture sort of perspective. And this is what it reads: NS Premier Ian Rankin addresses impaired driving charge from 2003.
How old was he?
I don't know, right? But like,
he looks pretty young. He's the same age as me.
Yeah,
he's like, I think he's a year older than me. So
he's in his early 20s, right?
No. So he would have been like 17.
Oh, okay. So like, anyway, his quote is, and I love this: "I'm very, very sorry for my actions half a lifetime ago. I was selfish. It has not happened since." Like, come on. I hate like cancel culture so much, man.
If you're 17, don't drink and drive.
If you're come on, like, but, if you're getting into politics, you should just lay it all out. Like, this is everything I've done. You know what? Like, go ahead. You like try to dig any more shit up on me. I've done it all the work for you. Who cares, man? I'm human. I'm a fucking human. Anyway, Premier Ian Rankin is doing.
To be honest, he should have had the foresight that he might want to run for public office when he was 17 and behaved himself.
Like, who brought this up? Who the fuck brought this up?
When I was 17 and I'd been drinking,
like, who was doing all this research and digging into
when I was 17, and I maybe drunk a bit too much, and my car was there, the keys in my hand, and I was like, I can't drive home. And I'm not going to drive home because one day I might want to be the Premier of Nova Scotia.
Yeah, seriously.
And this is going to come back and bite me in the ass because that's how 17-year-olds think.
Right, of course.
And
who the fuck brought this up, though? Like, who
and yes, it was a stupid thing, and it was good that he got caught, and I hope it taught him a lesson that made him then go on
to become Premier. Maybe that's what made. Yeah,
maybe before he was 17, he was a total shit, and that was the thing that made him sort his life out to go on to become the leader of a small province in Canada.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So don't cancel. Oh, I fucking hate.
It's called a backstory. No one is a saint their entire lives.
No,
God, if anybody is there a saint?
I don't trust people who have perfect lives. Like, come on.
It's more interesting to have a background where you've experienced life and been through a bit of adversity.
Right? Yeah.
If you're just like, what, so what did you do before you were the Premier of Nova Scotia? I didn't do a lot. Any back history? No. I looked at my phone for about 20 years. Just sat on a sofa looking at my phone. It's perfect. You'll be the great. You're the one who can make decisions for us. Ever done anything wrong? No,
never
done anything wrong ever. Not even when you were a kid. Do you like have a fight? Do you punch your like your little brother in the stomach because you argued over Lego or something? No.
Yeah,
I never did that. Everybody said it was one of the things. Look at my school reports. They didn't even write a paragraph of like how I was developing. They just put the word perfect. And that's how I knew I was destined to be the Premier of fucking Nova Scotia. The highest office humanity can achieve.
Have you ever watched Ian Rankin, like, videos of him addressing the province about COVID-19 and reopening and stuff like that? The man looks like he doesn't give a fuck, and it's hilarious. Like, he doesn't care. Maybe he does care. He does the job.
It's the delivery.
It's the delivery. It's hilarious.
He's not oozing charisma.
No, but like in a funny sort of almost on purpose way. Like, he's like, I don't care.
He looks like
because like he didn't get elected.
No. He got the job. He got elected within his own party.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's a parliamentary kind of system.
But the old premier, what's his name? Fuckface. He left, and then so like he just kind of came in and filled the spot for the moment, and like you could just see it in his, like, there's so much flack he's being given by like reporters and by fucking cancel culture Twitter assholes, etc., and when he just doesn't care, he does, and it's hilarious to watch.
In my head, he looks like.
Here we are talking about politics.
I know.
And just naturally, you got me naturally talking about politics recently. Just a year and a half.
If you don't know who he is, Google to look at his COVID speeches. Here's how I think he looks. Mm-hmm. He looks like somebody who got asked to call the bingo at the local fire station. because the other person's car broke down on the way, and he had a night planned. He was going to sit in his underpants watching Netflix, and now instead he has to call bingo to pensioners.
No, that's exactly what he looks
That's how
like.
he delivers his speeches.
Don't get me wrong. I think he's doing.
like,
I think he's doing a
it.
good job of like, keeping us safe. But like that is exactly what he looks like.
I'm
Yes.
here because I have to be here,
Yeah.
but I would much rather be watching the Crudes in my pants.
like any other politician would be like fighting tooth and nail against any sort of bad mouth that was or any sort of poor reputation that someone might have dug up, or some like shitty question about like how you're not perfect in running this province, etc., etc., etc. But you could tell like he doesn't care when someone asks him the question like this.
Well, my favorite one was they asked about the have you spoken to the Premier of New Brunswick about the border?
Oh, yeah, right.
And he just went, no. No.
Nope.
No.
No, I haven't. No.
And they were like, okay. Can you elaborate on that? Yeah. Which I thought was quite good. He gave he gave an honest answer.
Because any other politician would like find a way to dance around that and make it seem like it was their idea,
so
etc., etc.
There is hope for him.
Oh yeah, no,
Definitely.
he's like I love it.
Just try and make it seem like you want to be calling the numbers of the bingo.
It was such a unique scenario that brought Premier Ian Rankin into power, which is like he's here to fight a virus, not for really any other reason. And it was happenstance that he got brought in, right? It was because Fuckface McGee left that he was suddenly
Fuckface McGee.
I hate him so much.
Anyway, it was Stephen
Harper, not Harper. No, that's our old prime minister. Oh my God,
Stephen McNeil.
Thank you very much. That's how much I hate him. His memory he destroyed so many lives.
But he also saved quite a few by listening to Dr. Strang.
No. Dr. Strang saved lives. All Fuckface McGee did was just do what the doctor told him to do. That's it.
Yeah, but look how many leaders didn't do what the doctor told them to do.
I will give him credit where credit is due. He did listen.
But then if it went wrong, he could just blame the doctor.
Right. Yeah, exactly. No, I'll give him credit.
You can't win if you're a politician.
I'll give him credit where credit is due. He did listen to the doctor and tell everyone to do what the doctor said to do. That's it. He was a middleman. Like, this is what the doctor said to do. No, honestly, this is what happened. He just was the middleman, and for a year and a half, he's like, this is what our doctor said to do. And everyone was praising him for doing the right thing of just relaying a fucking doctor's advice. That's his job for the past year. It was just relaying advice.
To be fair, Dr. Strang now will go down. They're going to name a bunch of streets after him. I look forward to going to the Dr. Strang Medical Centre for vaccinations in the future when they build it.
And I love that his name is only one letter off from Dr. Strange.
I know, exactly. And also, my 4-year-old was marching around his bedroom going, Dr. Strang, Dr. Strang.
Really?
Yeah, that's how even 4-year-olds are talking about him.
Wow. But okay, that's very funny. Is that true, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, that's very.
I was going, what are you talking about? He was like, Dr. Strang.
It's a Canadian superhero. Yeah. But anyway, just going back to Ian Rankin for a second, the circumstances of which Ian Rankin was kind of appointed is so unique. There was a pandemic. You know, there was a premier who kind of got sick of his job and just suddenly left. And then this premier was like ushered in suddenly. It wasn't a decision. It wasn't an election. And he was brought in, and not brought in to run a province, but brought in to basically just keep everyone safe by listening to a doctor. And just these circumstances just led to this beautiful scenario where people are trying their best to poke holes in him and whip him and make him just like, as they do with every fucking politician on the planet. And his reaction every single time is to not give a flying fuck. And it's really, really funny to watch.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love it so much.
Yeah, his response was appropriate. So.
Oh my, every time. Yeah.
I mean,
you could see it in the response that we talked about of him, his drunk driving charges from 2003. It was like, yeah, I'm so sorry for the thing that I did half a lifetime ago. Like you can hear the sarcasm in his voice. Like,
got anything better than this?
Yeah, like honest
maybe
to God,
an STD. Like I don't know.
Can we get on with the day?
Yeah, exactly.
I got a job to do. Yeah.
God.
We just ranted for that's an entire episode. There you go.
So
on actual politics.
In our Spies season, it was supposed to be a break from politics. We ended up ranting about regional politics. So anyway.
It's going to be a really long episode.
Yeah. So search the videos of him and you'll see what we mean. Oh, anyway, Cameron Ortis. Does that name mean anything to you?
It does not.
Cameron. This is called the Cameron Ortis Saga.
A saga?
The Saga.
Oh god, this is going to be like a
Not
5-hour long podcast episode. Like,
not Misuaga. Mr. Saga.
I like how you pronounce it.
Mizuaga.
Mizuaga.
It sounds like the A is being sucked out my mouth as I try and say it.
Mizuaga.
As I'm being pulled into the vacuum of space, I try and pronounce a city in Ontario.
That's how it is. I wish you could have seen his face when he did that.
So far, all of our spy stories have been
About spies.
in the past.
Oh, well,
So,
I mean,
like the far past, as in 200
I
years
was going
ago,
to say, like, everything's in the past.
and
like,
then 10 years ago. Well, not everything's in the past. The future isn't. That's in the future.
thanks, Reese.
Yeah. So this story is an unfolding spy story happening right now.
Cool. Okay. That's pretty
So
neat.
I thought that was a nice way to finish it off. To go,
Yeah.
I hope that people walk away from this understanding that there's a lot of spy stuff. That Canada's got a long history with spying. That they might not
At
have known.
least 10 stories.
At least 10 stories, maybe more, maybe more lesser stories you could bundle into an 11th episode. But I'm sure there's tons. But also, again, you don't always find out about this stuff because it is classified secret. So, the 27th of September 2019. This was the BBC headline. This was a BBC story. The arrest of a senior Canadian intelligence official on allegations of stealing classified materials has shaken the international intelligence community. Cameron Ortis, a civilian member of Canada's National Police Force, had access to intelligence from Canada's global allies, has been charged with a number of offences under the country's national security laws.
So what did he do?
Stealing classified materials.
Oh.
So materials is in information, not like this is denim, bulletproof denim.
Oh, wow. I'd wear some
This is a classified material.
I'd wear
There's denim.
bulletproof denim, although I don't expect to be shot anytime
I'm sure there's
soon.
a
but
bit of
still is-
Levi's jeans called bulletproof. Bulletproof.
There you go.
So Cameron Ortis, 47, he began working at the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in 2007 as a civilian member of the force and held positions in national security, criminal investigations, and operations research. When he was arrested, he was the Director General of the law enforcement agency's National Intelligence Coordination Centre, and held a high-level security clearance. So basically, all the information I was saying we can't access because it's top secret, he could see it all. He had high clearance security access.
Okay.
So he had a chip in his hand that they tied him to a chair on his first day and they implanted it, and he could swipe it against things, and he was like,
mentioning this. Is that an actual thing?
top secret clearance. Have a good day, Mr. Cameron. Or Ortis.
Okay, I'm guessing that didn't actually happen.
No, but that's
just in your imagination. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your wishful thinking.
Have you seen
You really want a chip in your hand.
I don't want a chip in my
You
hand.
mentioned it several times.
It's just a thing spies do.
Really? You sure about that?
Yeah.
Or just in movies?
Yeah, in movies. I don't mean in real life.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Anyway,
It's sad.
so he had experience in cybersecurity, and he was knowledgeable on East Asia. He had studied political science and international relations at the University of British Columbia, and his professor, Brian Job, who was Dr. Ortis' supervisor when he did his PhD, said, "Nothing in my experience with Cameron would lead me to suspect his alleged involvement in the activities for which he is charged. Indeed, I am the exact opposite. The exact opposite is true. I am deeply shocked by the news." I feel like if someone starts a sentence with "indeed," you need to say it like that. Indeed!
All right.
The 5
I'll start
charges
saying it like
against
that.
him include the unauthorized communication of special operational information, possessing a device or software useful for concealing the content of information,
What, like just a USB drive?
or the incognito tab on its browser. Did you check your email using the incognito tab again, Cameron? Or surreptitiously communicating, obtaining, or relating information and breach of trust by a public officer. So because of his position, you remember we talked about the 5 eyes?
Yes.
He didn't just have high-level clearance for Canada. He had high-level clearance with the 5 eyes.
Cool.
Canada being one of those eyes.
What are the other 4? It's Australia.
Australia, New Zealand, United States, UK, and Canada was the 5th eye.
That's very cool.
Or maybe the 3rd eye, or the 4th eye, or the 1st eye, or the 2nd eye. I don't know which eye they are, but they're one of them.
Hold up. It's time for a mid-roll announcement. That's right. You get to be the lucky so-and-so of an ad.
And do you know the best part? You get to listen to this ad for free.
We won't even charge you.
Free ads all the time. No, I'm actually secretly here. Rhys Waters is dead. I'm here secretly as a Welsh spy.
What's your name?
Just still Rhys. It's a Welsh name. It's a bad cover. I like it.
You changed your name back to your name.
My name is Ian Canadian. And I have never been to Wales.
That's his Canadian accent that he's been practicing for several years now. I think it's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's bad, but anyway. If you fell for it, I'm going to call some random people and do their accent next time someone calls me.
You should.
See if they fall for it. The RCMP Commissioner, Brenda Luckie, said in a statement that if the allegations were proven true, they were extremely unsettling. So CBC uncovered that under Cameron Ortis's kind of relatively normal kind of personality and backstory, and what people could see was some worrying elements. So he was alleged to have been in $90,000 of debt in 2013, but what kind of debt is unknown.
Okay.
So if you were $90,000 in debt, cocaine. And you had
just
access
cocaine.
to your just loads of it.
Yeah, that's all.
Loads of cocaine.
Yep.
Yeah, he had a pillow that was just full of cocaine, and he never snorted it. He just liked the idea of knowing he was sleeping on cocaine.
He just sleep with a knife, and if he wakes up in the middle of the night and he just wants a sniff, he just stabs the pillow beside his face and takes a deep breath and goes back to sleep. Or jumps out of the bed and starts vacuuming. I don't know.
Exactly. So it came to light in 2018 when the RCMP was assisting the FBI on a separate investigation, during which the investigators came across documents that suggested there might be some internal corruption or a mole. This sparked off a separate investigation to discover the source of the leak and the arrest of Mr. Ortis. So, few of the details have been made public. The media reports have linked it with an investigation into the Vancouver-based company Phantom Secure, which is a great name.
It is a great
perfect
name
for this. So imagine us breaking into the building of Phantom Secure, is a large tower block in the downtown area, and everyone's armed, even though there's no reason for them to be armed.
Okay.
And we have to go through the air duct to get up to the 53rd floor.
I like this.
Which is where the air-conditioned server room is. And we have to put a pen stick in to upload the virus, but it takes 5 minutes. And while the virus is uploading, waves of ninjas come and attack us. And I'm like, you protect the pen stick, Jesse. It's at 52%. And I fight them off and get sliced to pieces. And you go, no! But it gives you just enough time for the pen stick to upload the virus, and then the whole building explodes with you in. The end.
Did you just make that up right on the spot?
Yeah. Did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah,
that was
there you
great. Oh my god, I didn't think we were both going to die in the end, but at least I blew up. You got cut to ribbons by ninjas.
Everybody dies in all my stories.
So, even the ads.
So that's our TV commercial.
That was
pitch
great
for Phantom Secure.
I really could say. Phantom Secure.
You protect the pen stick, Jesse.
Not very secure.
I've been training for this moment my whole life.
Training to be cut to ribbons by ninjas?
Yes. They can't get through the meat. But they are persistent. It's slowing them down.
Fucking disgusting. Oh my, you just
hacking away.
You just described your own body as meat for them to get through.
Obstruction meat. So
my God, man.
Do you want to hear more about Phantom Secure?
As long as it's not about obstruction meat. I think.
As a t-shirt, obstruction meat.
Ew. Oh, my God. I mean, that would describe the person wearing the shirt. That'd be hilarious.
So,
I mean, that's a bit like a security guard. Just obstruction meat.
Just obstruction meat. Yeah, well, the secret security people around the president. The obstruction meat, so bullets, they get in the way. They obstruct it with their meat.
Stop it. Stop. Just ew. Fucking gross, man.
Anyway, so
oh my God, Reese.
So the CEO of Phantom Secure has pleaded guilty to facilitating the international narcotics traffic by supplying drug cartels with encrypted communications devices. Like I said, it sounds like a movie.
Yeah.
So we've got to stop them from facilitating international narcotics traffic by supplying drug cartels with encrypted communications devices, Jesse. You got the pen stick.
I'll get out my obstruction meat.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take my top off.
That's getting out the obstruction meat.
Yeah, exactly. I'll rip my shirt off. So apparently, so this goes into narcotics. Apparently, there's allegations that Russian tax fraudsters had laundered money through Canada, and he might have been involved. The allegations against him, if convicted, he could face up to 30 years in jail.
Oh wow!
So. And again, like there's his security clearance was so high, whatever he was involved in, and the fact that there's question marks over it makes it really dangerous. So the Superior Court today, in the Superior Court, his lawyer, they announced plans for an 8-week jury trial starting on September the 6th, 2022. And given the nature of the secret information involved, his case has been tied up in federal courts as officials work out how the trial can proceed while protecting classified interest. And even just like 6 days ago, there was a new article that said RCMP suspected person leaking secrets at high-level computer access. Warrants show a bit more information about it. So there's still news coming out about this. But I'm going to show you a picture of him. He looks like a Bond villain.
Oh, sweet.
Look.
Let me see. Oh, wow, he does too. Yeah,
I'm sure he's a nice man, and maybe he made some bad decisions.
It's the glasses and the pointy ears.
The glasses, it is, but
He's
also
got elf ears.
He looks like he's super smart, but he looks like he's always got a backup plan.
He does.
So he's the one who sent the ninjas in, but what he didn't expect was for the obstruction meat to be quite so persistent. So,
what was his Bond villain name be?
Well, Cameron Ortis.
I mean, that's his actual name.
No, I know, but he's a spy. So why does he need a new spy name when he is a spy?
A Bond villain name.
A Bond villain name?
Like
I don't know.
Mr. Teeth or something.
Encryptoid.
Oh, that's good.
The encryptor of devices.
Yeah, Encryptoid.
Encryptoid.
Makes him sound like a robot.
That's a bad name. Flopsy?
Flopsy. Much better. Yep.
007. Flopsy is up to his old tricks again.
That's good. I just picture a rabbit.
He's planted a small nuclear device in the quiff of Donald Trump.
The quiff? What's a quiff?
The quiff, like this big. What's his hair? What's his fake hair called? Like a big.
Oh, I guess it's a quiff.
Like a quiff, yeah.
Yeah. Flopsy!
Flopsy! I suggest we leave it there. Anyway, so that was it. So look, Google or set a news alert for Cameron Ortis, and you can.
How do you spell his last name?
Ortis. Cameron Ortis, and then you'll get to watch the unfolding of a real Canadian spy story that is linked to Russian tax evasion cartels and drug cartels, and even the Five Eyes are involved.
That's very cool.
I imagine standing in a room, and each of those countries is like an eye appears in the room, and you're surrounded by five eyes, and you have to plead your case.
That'd be cool.
The Five Eyes are angry.
That's cool, man. It's a good way to end this spy series.
I know. I wrote it.
Yeah. Right. You feel very bad of yourself. we hope you enjoyed our 10 days of spies, Canadian spies.
Yeah. And sorry for talking about provincial Canadian
I'm not
politics.
sorry. You're probably, I don't know why you're not more proud of this. You've been trying to get me into politics.
Because this was supposed to be about talking about spies. So.
Yeah, but you've been trying to get me into politics for a year and a half
you are
now.
officially into politics
And
now.
I brought it up.
Yeah.
Right.
And
then
you even talked about the fact that your family were involved in politics.
Yeah. So this should be a very proud day for you. Where it took a year and a half, you finally got me to unprompted speak about current politics.
It's like a child finally learning how to ride a bike.
And for being beaten for a year and a half.
The training wheels are off.
The bike.
The training wheels are off. He's still a bit wonky.
Yeah.
A light breeze will topple him. But he is going independently.
So what's coming up next? We're back to our regular scheduled programming.
Do you know what though? I'm gonna have a little rest. Like we did after Wafakak.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Yeah, because also we've got Wafakak coming up.
Well, in
less
half a year.
less than 6 months.
Yeah. So
which is technically half a year or less than half a year.
So
that takes 25 daily episodes.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
I'm going to start planning that in September. I'm going to have a little rest. Now, we will be back very soon with more episodes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But, after spending 10 days with us, you might enjoy the break from us.
Yeah, I probably would too, honestly.
Call to action. If you enjoyed these 10 episodes, if you really enjoyed these 10 episodes and you'd like to support this show, go to our t-shirt store and buy some of the fantastic, I say fantastic, the quickly designed t-shirts.
I recommend Seduced by Ottawa.
Seduced by Ottawa. Go and buy a Seduced by Ottawa t-shirt to show your appreciation. If you haven't got any money, then
and
no
wear
pressure.
it proudly until people ask you what the fuck you're wearing, and then you can tell us about us.
Or don't tell them and just go, this joke's just for me. And be the only person in your place of work or family who gets it. Because that's part of the fun of podcasting.
That's true.
Only you know.
I love that.
And the other people who listen.
I love that we had one of our listeners, hello by the way, who requested you make a Snortable Mustard t-shirt. And you did. And then she bought it.
It's on the t-shirt store.
And I think we only ever sold one just to her.
No, I think we sold two.
Did we? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I think we sold two.
Still, I think I would have been happier if we had only sold the one to the one person who requested it. I think that would have been really funny.
It was worth the effort.
Yeah.
But no, seriously though, if you want to support the show, we get a small portion of the money. We don't get a huge amount, but to be honest,
honestly, it's more about to me. It's the money isn't really there. To me, it's more about having people in Canada wearing our obscure fucking references on t-shirts that makes me giddy as hell. I think is hilarious.
And also, if you don't have any money and you can't afford to buy a t-shirt, then just tell someone else about the show who you think might like it.
Nobody does that, Reese. Nobody does that.
Tell a friend.
You know what I like to say. Thank you so much for sticking us in your ear holes just the way you like it. I'll snug in there. Reese's favorite phrase that I say.
No, well, at least you haven't done much ASMR.
Oh my God. I had forgotten about it until now.
Yeah. So go and pick a t-shirt. Maybe, but there's also, it's not just t-shirts. There's
mugs, masks.
There's a tapestry. You can get a so if you want to
Are you fucking serious?
You can buy a tapestry to hang up on your wall.
You're not. You
can have a Seduced by Ottawa tapestry.
Oh my God.
Or a bumper sticker or a badge. Just something. There's even baby clothes. So if you want
Are you shitting me?
If you want a baby with a t-shirt that says Seduced by Ottawa, then knock yourself out.
I mean, if you made the baby in Ottawa, then
that still doesn't work. They would say made in Ottawa.
Oh yeah, right. That's true. Yeah, that'd be a weird thing to put on a baby. Yeah. Right.
Snortable mustard. That's more child friendly.
Well, that was fun. Thanks for 10 days of exciting spy stuff, Reese. I actually learned a lot and was fascinated that I was fascinated. I didn't think I would be.
But yeah, like I said, I'm on a mission to show Canadians that Canada is not boring.
We're going to hopefully do more.
We'll do another special season on another topic sometime in the future where we'll do 10 more daily episodes on a topic that people might not be aware of.
Yeah. I'm down.
Like, why should Russia, the UK, and the US have all the fun spying and people make fun of Canadian spies when there's a lot of shit going on?
I like these little kind of mini series. I think we should do more of these. These are fun.
Yeah, they're exhausting. I love them too. So go and buy a fucking t-shirt. I'm joking. You don't have to buy a t-shirt.
Bye. We love you all.
Bye.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Are you ready for some personality in your personal finances? Hi, I'm Janice Torres Rodriguez, Latina money expert and host of the award-winning podcast, Yo Quiero Dinero. On this show, we're serving up POC-friendly personal finance knowledge, always with a side of sass. We're not talking about avocado toast and lattes on this show. We've got real, relatable personal finance knowledge that makes you feel seen, heard, and finally understood. Consider me your super cool, slightly risque, but always honest financial fairy godmother. Together, we'll tackle dinero in a fresh new way so you can finally become poderosa with your dinero. Check out our weekly podcast episodes at yoquierodineropodcast.com or subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.